Anyone need eggs? I've got some. I am out here. My baby is here on the blanket, but not for long. She's crawling now. We planted some fruit trees here a couple days ago that a friend gave us. We have 6 of them. I haven't gotten out here in time, and the deer started eating the tops of this, which I'm really sad about. And now I'm worried that it's not gonna do well. So now I'm out here trying to hurry and put up some guards around it to protect it from the deer. So it is another beautiful, warm spring day. I'm super excited because of the nice warm weather, honestly. There's a point in winter where it just starts getting really depressing every time it starts snowing. When we finally hit those few warm days, it's just like breathing new life into your soul. I'm gonna try to run some plastic into my garden, just along the road, like in the pathways, because that's where it seems like most of the weeds grow anyway. And then I'll just leave my planting space open, and I think that will drastically reduce the amount of weeds that I have growing in my garden every year. Not sure how far I'll get. My baby is asleep, taking her morning, afternoon nap, and so if she wakes up, then I'll be back inside to go take care of her. Yeah, we're gonna have to pull up a lot of this stuff. Anyway, but yeah, this trellis is gonna come out of here. The wood is rotted down here. This has been in here for like 2 or 3 years. And we're gonna go ahead and just take it out. I'll reuse the wire for some other project. You can see here's my hose, my lines. And in every pathway here, we're just gonna lay down a bunch of plastic. Last year was the first year that I grew garlic, and I grew what I thought was a lot. And I did give away maybe like 2 or 3 bunches that I had bunched together, but oh my heck, we used all of the garlic, all of it. It was so good, and we used it for so many meals that when I used the last of it, I actually was really sad, and I was like, okay, I've got to plant way more garlic next year because we liked it so much. Right here, let's see if I can show you. That is garlic that we planted in the fall time, and I'm sure there's more. I'm gonna have to come out here and kind of weed around them, and maybe I might mark where the rows are. But if you look down, you might be able to see all the others coming up. They're semi-straight, kind of. Not all of them are straight, but I am super excited. This year I planted 2 double-sided rows, so we should have twice as much garlic than we did last year. I did save my garlic that I grew last year, like the biggest bulbs, to replant. So that is where a lot of my garlic went, but we did eat a lot and I gave some away. So this year I planted way more because it was just amazing. It was so good. Speaking of things growing in the garden, here is my rhubarb. It looks like it's growing back, but it looks really funny right now. I did have like 1 or 2 others like over there, but I'm not exactly sure. I haven't seen any of those ones growing back. Those ones may have really died this time. But what I found is that rhubarb is super resilient. This has died like a million times. Like last summer it died like 2 or 3 times, and then it kept coming back. So well, I didn't get that far. and my little one is crying, so I've got to go in. But I'll be back out here hopefully later today when she takes another nap. And yeah, we'll try to get more done. If you guys have been here from the beginning, then you know that I put this trellis in when I very first started this garden. I can't believe I'm just pulling it out. You can see the wood is starting to rot. The wood is starting to rot on the bottoms of these, and that's why I pulled it out, because it was falling over. But yeah, we're gonna do something a little bit different with the garden, and I'm really excited. Hey, so you guys know that I've watched all my other videos. I could not find my hand spade for the life of me last year when I was trying to plant all this garlic. Well, guess what I just found? Can you see it? There it is. Buried in the weeds because I didn't take care of it, and I couldn't find it through all the overgrowth of weeds. Well, there it is. All right, so it is the next day. I'm gonna finish laying down a bunch of this landscape fabric and try to get as far as I can. I'm gonna have to do this in a lot of different increments, but just because I am having to work around my baby. So that's what we're doing. So in case you guys were wondering, this is as far as I've gotten. It is a new day. It is cold and windy, so I'm sorry if the wind is kind of a bother in the microphone right now. I started to trench this one. Sorry, my hands are dirty because I was weeding. I just trenched this side and this side, and I decided after trenching these, it just was way too much work, and I just don't have the time with having to care for my baby and do all that, so I didn't bother. So what I was doing is, you can see, so here's the garlic right here. There's just grass and a bunch of smaller weeds growing around it. So I've just been weeding just around it so that it's not really competing for sunlight. I go down the row. There's another one. It's really muddy out here because it's been raining the last 2 days.